Hey everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records. It is time for our weekly check into some of the new releases headed to an independent record store near you. Brand new year kicking off with, well, kind of a little bit of a shorter list, so to speak. There is no full list. I couldn't get a hold of one this week, but you still could head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com, and I will put up a link to all of the Rhino Start Your Ear Off Right stuff coming up throughout this upcoming month. So check that out when you get a chance. But for now, though, let's get into some of those releases. And hey, they're all reissues. But let's start off with that Rhino campaign, the SYEOR, or Start Your Ear Off Right. And we've got a batch of them to start off with from ZZ Top. In fact, we're looking at ZZ Top's first 5 albums all being reissued. Now, with the Start Your Ear Off Right campaign, we're getting a lot of these through the month, and there will be different weights and different vinyl colors. So we'll try to note those as we go along. But with the ZZ Top reissues, we're looking at all 180-gram black vinyl. Now, these are going to be a little more expensive than the other Start Your Ear Off Right stuff from Rhino because these are being billed as audiophile reissues. So you're going to get a little bit better quality, a heavier record, and good sound on these things. So let's go through them. First up, we've got ZZ Top's first album. This one was originally released in 1971. And as we mentioned, 180-gram black vinyl on this. Some great guitar blues kicking out. Suggested list price on this one is $40. Pretty much the same thing for their second album, Rio Grande Mud. This one was originally released in 1972. Same thing, 180-gram black vinyl, that audiophile vinyl, $40 the suggested list price as well. Then we've got Tres Hombres, same thing, 180-gram black vinyl. This one, by the way, originally released in 1973. $40 also the suggested list price there. And then we've got Fandango. This one came out in 1975. $40, black vinyl, 180-gram audiophile. You know the drill by now. And then finally, we skip ahead to 1976, originally released, and ZZ Top's reissue of Tejas. This one, exactly like all the others, $40 suggested list price, coming on 180-gram audiophile black vinyl. Continuing on now with some more Rhino Start Your Ear Off Right stuff for the 3rd of January. We've got this one, a double LP set from Fleetwood Mac live at the record plant from December 15th of 1974. This one coming on clear red vinyl, and you know what? I think that this has been mostly a bootlegged release up until this time. So cool that they're finally giving in an official release. List price on this one coming in at $35. And speaking of Fleetwood Mac-ish, we've got this one from Lindsey Buckingham. It is a box set called 20th Century Lindsey. 4 LPs in this. They're all on black vinyl, and they are all Lindsey Buckingham solo LPs. So this one, kind of a neat package from Rhino and starting your ear off right with some Lindsey. Suggested list price on this box set is $100. Here's one from the English Beat, originally released in 1982. This is Special Beat Service. This reissue coming on 140-gram silver-colored vinyl. Not too bad. Suggested list price on that is $25. Also from Rhino, we've got a trio of reissues from the Ramones, Too Tough to Die, Halfway to Sanity, and Brain Drain. Too Tough to Die was originally released in 1984, Halfway to Sanity in 1987, and then Brain Drain was from 1989. All 3 of these Rhino reissues coming on black vinyl, and all 3 of them are sitting at a suggested list price of $25. And then wrapping up the Rhino Start Your Ear Off Right stuff for the 3rd of January, we've got 4 from Dream Theater. Starting off with Awake, this one coming on clear vinyl. Suggested list price on this one, it is a double LP, by the way, $35. Then we have Falling into Infinity, also a double LP and also on clear vinyl, and also $35, the suggested list price. And then we also have Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory. Double LP, you guessed it, clear vinyl, and a suggested list price of $35 also. There is one more Start Your Ear Off Right release from Dream Theater coming up. Not pictured here, unfortunately. This one is Images and Words. This one is a single LP, and that is on clear vinyl. And the list price for that single LP is going to be $25. There are a lot more reissues coming from Rhino as part of their Start Your Ear Off Right campaign coming throughout the month of January. So please make sure that you are subscribed to our channel. You'll get updates on those as we move through the month, and we'll give you details on those as they get closer as well. Onward now to just a couple of other reissues due for the 3rd of January. Here's one from Fu Manchu and their album Return of Tomorrow. Now, this, I believe, was just released back in June of 24, so this is pretty much a repressing of that. Double LP, this is being called an indie exclusive on white, black, and blue vinyl. List price on this one coming in at $49. And then we have a Zappa release that I believe was pretty much a bootleg up until now. This is Bobby Brown Live 1988. And just in case you're curious, this has absolutely nothing to do with the R&B singer Bobby Brown. This is Zappa and his own stuff. So Bobby Brown Live 1988 single LP on black vinyl. List price on this one coming in at a suggested $25. And then finally, we're wrapping up with a big box set reissue coming from Devo. This is called Recombo DNA. Our description says that this is a collection of studio demos and unreleased rare tracks that span Devo's entire recording career. From their original basement days to their famed Freedom of Choice era, all the way through their unused demos from their last studio album. So this one is on 4 different colored pieces of vinyl. The Recombo DNA from Devo 4LP box set. List price on this one coming in at $92. And that is a quick check of some of the releases headed our way for Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025. As always, you can head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. We're not going to be able to put up the full list this time around, but I promise we'll do that down the line. And as I mentioned earlier, we will put up, however, a list on the website that shows all of the Rhino Start Your Ear Off Right releases due throughout the month of January. They're spreading these out. We've got all the bunch that we just talked about coming up on the 3rd. They're taking a week off, and then they're going to pepper a few more as we go through the entire month. So again, head over to our website. You can check all of those out. So until next time, this has been Jim from Radio Wasteland. You folks have a great new year, and we'll talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland.